So finally happened. I actually dropped my bike today. It wasn't a big spill or anything. It was kind of stupid little thing. But so little scuff marks right there. Nothing major. I think a scratch right here, a little bit on the mirror here, and a scuffing right here on the engine guard. Did what it had to do. And I don't think anything else got hit anything. Nothing there, no. But silly little thing. It's going really slow too. And I wasn't recording at the time that I did it. It's probably going about maybe 3 miles an hour or so. So it was really slow. But I think it was partially the slowness and the rate of the turn, and then it got caught in a pothole. The front tire got caught in quite a bit of a pothole right there, and I dropped my bike there. So I'll talk more a bit later. Yeah, so as I was saying, dropped my bike today. A little minor spill, nothing big, but everything, nothing's too damaged or anything. No broken headlights or signal lights or anything. I'm not upset at all for that much. What I am upset about a little bit is kind of a little lack of humanity is what it was. Like, could happen to anybody. And I took the spill in front of somebody, and I wasn't even doing like anything delinquent or anything like that. No hooliganing around. It's just I just got caught in the bad place. I'm always a safe driver, or at least I'd try and practice to be. But yeah, I took the spill. I hit that pothole and went low side to the left. And dropped the bike, and I fell off of it too. It was completely okay, not even scratched. I didn't even hit my head or anything. And but yeah, the disappointing part about it is, like, took the spill right in front of a guy or a couple of people. Like 1 or 2 people at least would have seen me, or have seen me. Like, the least you could do if somebody falls on their ass, and even as small as it was or whatever, it's like, oh, that's kind of funny. I mean, if you want to laugh at me, that's fine. Oh, look at this dumbass, he fell on his ass. But the least you can do is check to see if I'm okay, or if I need help picking up my bike. But no, they just go on about their business as like, and like stay away like you have some sort of like disease or something. And that's just like, that's kind of bullshit. So that part I think was the more upsetting thing. And I mean, I'll live. I mean, if I was in the situation I saw somebody else go through what I did, I would have been like, oh man, are you okay? Hey, you need help lifting your bike. Something like that. Like, it technically would be like an accident. I mean, it's not an accident, but it is an accident. That makes sense. But like, first and foremost, you check to see if the person's alright. Doesn't matter how big or small the spill is. And then after that, you can make fun of them all you want. Like, I'll accept that. But like, to have like fall basically right in front of your face and then you do nothing, how you even like drive by, it's like, oh, I ain't dealing with that shit. Especially if it just happens. I mean, if you didn't see it happen, and if no one else is there or whatever, then whatever. But anyways, me and my bike are alright. I would say I just hurt my pride, but I'm not very prideful as it is, so whatever. Least you could do is pretend to care. In other news, what's good is that engine guard works pretty good. Yep. What did remind me though, because one thing I was looking to put in terms of another like safety or guards on my bike, and I guess it might have been like when I fell, the reason why it didn't scratch up or anything was I was holding on to the clutch as I did it, because it was like so slow that I was already pulling in on the clutch to make the turn till I hit the pothole, and so it didn't bend the clutch lever or anything. So but I probably, what I do want to do still even for little mishaps like those, is get this what do they call them, handguard protectors or handlebar guards. I don't know what that really, I'll figure out the actual term probably. But as far as the engine guard, it did its job, and it's not even like scuffed up like too crazy. Funny thing, I wasn't even embarrassed when I fell. Like some people, they're like, oh, that was so embarrassing. I think I was just more pissed. It's like, dude, thanks for showing your concern, you asshole. But I was like, not even a little bit of help, just drive on by. And it was on one of like those backstreet alley type of deals, but still. Or maybe they found that I was intimidating because I did have my visor down, and like I guess we look intimidating with the smoke when you got the smoke visors. Anyways, I'll be heading to my gym and continue on with my swimming. It's getting a little late. Luckily it's inside, indoor pools, heated and everything, and so I'll be nice and warm and toasty. What I also found out from the spill was my bike isn't that heavy to pick up on its own, so either that or I'm a strong motherfucker. Maybe I'll just go with that. I'm a strong motherfucker. I could lift this with one pinky. It's not too heavy too. It's only 700 cc, well 650 technically, yeah, I guess. Let's go on a slightly faster lane, I guess. I don't know. Still doing all this constructioning. So I've been playing that Mass Effect. I never played the actual Mass Effect series before, from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, I think it went up to, before Andromeda. Andromeda is its own story-ish. It's based on the same universe, but I'm thinking somewhere around 600, maybe more years after the events of Mass Effect 3. I'm not sure. And I never actually played Mass Effect, the first ones with Commander Shepard. I've seen it a little bit. Friends told me a little bit about the story background, so I kind of know at least what happened in what. Oh my god, this road, it's like steering me. There's like a weird little crack right here, and that was like steering the bike. I couldn't get out. If I turned, like, it would hit the car, because whenever you turn, you got that counter steering that goes on with your bike. Anyways, back to Mass Effect. Yeah, so I was just playing the story, and it's good so far. I've been I've been trying not to get into it to the point where I'm like up at night, 1 or 2 in the morning. But it's this, I just hooked on the story. I can't help it, and it's not like it's I don't know. I think I need to learn to like put an alarm or something like that. That way I can wake up early enough to get to not be sleepy on my way to work. I still wake up early. It's just I get less sleep. Stupid Mass Effect. Why you gotta be so good? It's good though. I'm liking it, enjoying it, and got the multiplayer going on and everything too. And the Destiny 2 trailers are coming out, or have come out. Oh man, that Destiny 2 hype. Oh, gotta love that Nathan Fillion playing Cade 6. They came and attacked us. They took our stuff, your stuff, my stuff, but most importantly, my stuff. Nathan Fillion's such a hilarious character. I think when they were going to make an Uncharted movie, a lot of fans, if they because they didn't want to get Nolan North on the movie, just because, I mean, he can play it, I'm sure. He looks like Nathan, basically, because of the thing. But no, a lot of people said if someone else had to play it, then I think Nathan Fillion could play Nathan Drake. Hell, his name is Nathan, for God's sakes. But that's beside the point. Little segue there. But yeah, that Destiny 2 trailer, or set of trailers, I think they had like already 1 or 2 already coming out. So I'm pretty hyped there. And then they're bringing back some replayability to Destiny 1, just by bringing back like all the raids, the old raids I guess now, and the old spots. They've revamped the old one in case you want to do it for nostalgia reasons or things like that. Although what I do say in Destiny 2, what I think they should do, and I think some people would probably agree, and I know the reason why they took it out. Also, in the primary weapons, they took off the burns. Mainly the primary raid weapons had burns. In which raids were they? It was the Atheon and Crota raids had burns on them. The raids after that didn't have any burns on it. But they took them off, I think, because when the Nightfalls came in and they had like those burns damage activated, people would only use those weapons and kind of like limit themselves to an extent and make it a little easier. I mean, that's kind of the point. But what I think they should do in Destiny 2, if they don't want it to be that way necessarily, I think they should give you the advantage. What they're doing right now is they're letting you put burns on exotics, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But what I think they should do is let you put burns on the primaries, on the raid weapons or new raid weapons, but they're not set on there yet, and more like kind of like the exotics now have a slot where you can put a skin on them, and you have to find that skin in order to put it on it. I think that's what they should do for the primary raid weapons. That way, let's say Fatebringer, it used to have or it has what is it, arc damage. Let's just say it comes out with a slot that allows you to put whatever damage you want, whether it be arc, void, or solar. But like, it's kind of like a skin type of deal, but it's not the skin, it's just the applied burn that you want to put it. I think that's what they should do. That way, like, everybody could have a different type of Fatebringer. Like, oh, my Fatebringer has the same perks, but like mine's a different burn than yours is, at least. Like, I think they should do that. And then you can always do it without the burn if you need to. It's a little chilly, but that's okay, because I like spicy food anyway. Well, in any case, that'll probably be the end of this little rant moto vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.